hope you're doing well. Hopefully better than when we spoke last. I didn't know exactly where to start. I've just prayed for guidance on your energy and meditation. You have so much going on. And I've been there, like we spoke on the phone. So with so much going on around you and inside you, like I said, I didn't know where to start. So we're just going to pull, see what energy comes through, okay? And then we'll go from there. Probably pull from a few different tarot decks as well as oracle decks, okay? I'm not going to say your name just in case. I'm going to load this to YouTube with the email that you provided me so that it can be private for your view only. But just in case, I just don't want to say a name, okay? But I am thinking of you as I shuffle your cards. Okay, so we get the Page of Swords that comes out. Okay, it does come out in reverse. All right, we get the Four of Pentacles, and it does come out also in reverse. And then we get the Two of Cups. Okay, so what we have here so far, Four of Cups, Page of Swords is normally like a green light, like a go. It's a very fast-paced, very like a youthful, immature energy. It kind of does, and then it thinks later, okay? But what we have here is it in reverse. So this is immature, possibly childlike, somebody acting immature towards a situation. It's, instead of a green light, would be a red light, okay? So we need to stop and kind of see what's going on here. Then you have the Four of Pentacles also coming out in reverse. Now that is Four of Pentacles is all about financial security. Coming out in reverse, of course, would be the opposite of that, okay? So and we already talked about that. I know you're having some financial struggle, okay? However, I will say that the Four of Pentacles, even when it comes outright for me, upright, it is a almost false sense of security, because there's so much more to life than money, okay? And sometimes we need to let go of this focus on finances in order to allow us to grow, okay? And so when you get that Page of Swords, which is, you know, coming in reverse, is like a hold on, stop, with the money, with the financial security. So it's possible that you're concentrating a bit too much on financial security. It's all about planting good seeds, right? It's all about planting good seeds. You plant the seeds and they will grow as long as you nourish them, okay? And then you get the Two of Cups, okay? This is like soulmate, twin flame, lovers type of card. It does come upright, so I'm not sure if you already have someone in your life, or if you will be having someone step into your life. But it is a very emotionally balanced card, okay? It does come with a choice though, okay? But we can rest assured that it is divinely guided, okay? So let's keep flipping and see what else comes out. And then we'll pull some clarification cards for each of these. Your cards are hesitant to come out, okay, which doesn't shock me because I know you're dealing with a lot. I know you kind of don't know which direction to turn, so it doesn't surprise me that they're hesitant to come out. Okay, 9 of Cups. Alright, did shoot out in reverse. Okay, so 9 of Cups is a joyous state. Alright, it's all about your wishes being granted. Coming out in reverse, the opposite. But we already knew that. We know you're having a lot of trouble. So let's keep going. We're not going to take all of that. We're not going to take all of that. Let's be more clear. This 9 of Cups is about wishes being granted, so it's possible that because you're so scattered, it's like, of course nothing would be granted because you kind of don't know which way to go right now. You know, there's so much going on around you. It does have to do with emotions, okay? 10 of Swords coming out, okay, so there's some deceit, some betrayal, some backstabbing here. It doesn't surprise me. This could have to do with the union that's taken place here. I'm not going to take that. I don't feel like I should take that. Let's get some clarification on this Page of Swords, 2 of Wands. Okay, so there is a decision. You've already got 2 twos, so you are in a sense at a crossroads. Okay, looking out, waiting for something. Okay, that does come out underneath the Page of Swords. So again, like the Page of Swords is like a stop, hold on, right? Well, with it coming in reverse, and the 2 of Wands comes out. So there's something that you're waiting on to make this decision. Let's get a little bit more clarification on this. We'll take the top card only. It is the Knight of Cups, and it does come out in reverse, okay? So there is a love offer or an offer of some kind, an emotional offer that is, it's distorted, okay? It's not on the up and up. It's very like ulterior motives. Okay, somebody has, they're not either they're not being completely honest about the offer, like they have something else, like they're not telling you the whole story, like there could be something that they're looking to gain from this, versus just a genuine offer. You see what I mean? And also there could be an offer that is no longer on the table, or at least that you're perceiving it no longer on the table, or it could point to an offer that is being ignored. With it coming out under the 2 of Wands and the Page of Swords in reverse, I feel like it's a little bit of a few things. I feel like there is an offer that you may know has some, like it. I think you know that there's an offer that's not on the up and up, and this is what you're possibly waiting for. Maybe clarification. Page of Wands, okay, coming out in reverse. The Page of Wands is a very free spirit, okay, freeing of the soul. So coming out in reverse, it's like you're feeling trapped, okay? You're feeling trapped, and that's probably, it's like this whole row points to you being stuck, okay, on this decision, looking out like you're waiting for something. Ten of Cups, okay, this is all about, it did come out in reverse, a lot of reversals here, so you're very, very out of balance, but we already knew that, okay. A lot of reversals. Ten of Cups, this is all about emotional fulfillment, okay? This is like the happy home, the happy family sort of thing, coming out in reverse, okay? So there's obviously some sort of a broken home going on here. You're very, very out of balance. There's a whole, this restricted, sort of trapped vibe going on, okay? But you're definitely waiting for something. Like you're at a standstill, okay? Let's get some clarification on this Four of Pentacles. Again, and like I said, your cards are very, very hesitant. And this whole first row points to just being trapped inside and at a complete standstill. Now you get the Three of Wands. Again, it is coming out in reverse, okay? Three of Wands is all about foresight, okay? Planning in the future, limitless, like no boundaries, okay? You're capable of anything, right? Coming out in reverse, it's like you can't see the light. You can't see. It's lack of foresight, lack of planning, lack of a future. It's like there's for you right now, there's no light at the end of the tunnel. It's like you can't see past, like you're just completely stuck. You can't see past anything. You can't, for the situation that you're in right now, you can't even see you having a future, financial or otherwise, is what I'm getting. Okay, and then the Lovers comes out in reverse, okay? So there is a complete imbalance between the masculine and the feminine energy, okay? Complete imbalance between this state of duality, good and evil, light and dark, okay? Which we already know, right? We already understand that the dark is really, really trying to take over, okay? But this is a power that you have to give, and you don't have to give that power up, baby. You absolutely do not have to give that up. Okay, this darkness, this imbalance, it's like it's acting like gravity, okay? It's like it's this magnetic force that is just pulling you down, okay? And then you get this King of Pentacles, but you get it yet again in reverse, okay? So you've got this Lovers, this Two of Cups. I'm wondering if you are either currently in an abusive relationship, or have been in an abusive relationship, or are entertaining a potential lover, partner, that is abusive. This is a bad energy, and you got it with the offer that's not on the up and up. You've got the Lovers in reverse, that's an imbalance, and now you get the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles in reverse is a very, very insecure energy, very insecure, therefore very there's no understanding here, there's no balance, okay? And then you get the Two of Pentacles, and you get it in reverse, okay? So I feel like there is something or someone that you are trying to juggle, something you're not wanting to let go of fully, and it is disrupting your entire path, okay? This is partly why you can't see no light at the end of the tunnel. This is probably you're not allowing yourself to see past this, okay? You're completely trapped and bound by this energy, and you have all of these twos. Twos are like a crossroad. They're a choice. There's a decision that you need to make, okay? And wow. Okay, let's keep going. Let's get some clarification on this Two of Cups. Okay. And the Knight of Wands comes out, and it comes out in reverse. This is a manipulative, lustful energy. This person has no regards for the consequences of their actions, okay? And that does come out under the Two of Cups, under the love, the spiritual union, okay? Then you get the Hanged Man, okay? Get it in the upright position. So there is a sense of, there's the state of limbo. Somebody here possibly you, possibly definitely you, but possibly more than just you, not wanting to make a decision. And like I said right before these cards popped out, there's a decision that is needing to be made and you're not wanting to make it. Your cards are hesitant, everything about this situation, and it's like you can't even see far enough to make a decision, okay? And then the Nine of Swords coming out in reverse, okay? So this is all about this it's like this defensive, sort of sneaky, there's a lot of manipulative, sneaky, backstabbing type of behavior going on here. Nine of Pentacles, you're getting it in, I'm sorry, Six of Pentacles, and you're getting it in reverse. This is an even exchange normally. Getting it in reverse, this is a very, very one-sided, I'm sorry, you're the Six of Swords, okay, getting it upright. This is having to leave something or someone behind. You again, we're right back at this decision that needs to be made, okay? And this balance, this juggle that you're not wanting. There's something that you're needing to leave behind that you're not willing. It's almost like you want to go forward, you want this light, you want the good, you want the bad to stop, but it's like you're not willing to give up the things that are causing this negative energy from around you, okay? And then you get the Six of Pentacles, but you're getting it in reverse. So this is a very one-sided situation. This is not a mutual thing, okay? Whatever this situation may be for you, and I am seeing it's very much pointed towards emotions and earthly matters. So I'm guessing this is in all aspects of your life right now, okay? And then you're getting the Sun, but you're also getting it in reverse, okay? The Sun is all about divine knowledge. The Sun is all about warmth, okay? And bringing things to the light. But getting it in reverse, you're very much in the dark about everything. You're being kept in the dark, and it would not shock me if you were being fed distorted information, okay? Some things that may seem divine, it's almost like there's something trying to trick you, something or someone, and possibly both. Be very careful. Let's get some clarification on this Nine of Cups. You get the One of Cups in reverse, okay? This is repressed emotions, okay? So you are dealing okay, this negative energy that is surrounding you, there are some things that you need to go within and possibly go back a little ways, and you're gonna have to let them go, okay? There are some things that you're going to have to face. You're going to have to face your shadow self. You're going to have to go back, right, and experience this shit that you were put through on some level or levels, okay? You're going to have to face it. You're going to have to feel it, and then you're going to have to release it, okay? It's like you've been sweeping this shit under the rug, and now it's affecting all aspects of your life. Let's get some more clarification. Yeah. That's why you can't have joy. Ten of Pentacles coming out upright. So there's something with the family, okay? There's something that's happened within your home that has caused this. I don't know if it's whenever you were a child, or if it's recent, if it's with parents, or if it's with a lover. I feel like there's a lot going on here, okay? There's definitely something going on. Someone has hurt you that was supposed to be a lover, a partner, okay? They're being completely manipulative and very, very abusive. I see that you've had quite at least 2 abusive relationships, as far as like a romantic relationship and a family relationship, okay? So there's something here that's stemming, this is stemming from the home. Now, what timeline, what time, your childhood home, your home now, I don't know. But it's definitely stemming from the home. It seems to be deep rooted, so it's probably going far back and has caused blockages along the way, which have caused issues and blockages in the now also. So it's most likely that you're dealing with both, okay? Get some more clarification on this row right here. Nothing wanting to come out. I mean, it's just like you're absolutely stuck. Not taking that. Seven of Pentacles, okay? Seven of Pentacles is all about investment. Emotional money, could be all types of investment, but it's about like planting the seeds. Remember I was talking about in the beginning, planting those seeds, letting them grow, okay? So we need to be planting good seeds, all right? And be careful where you're investing your emotions. But there have been some seeds planted along the way that were not good seeds, okay? And you need to uproot them, okay? You're gonna have to go within, you're gonna have to face it, and it's gonna fucking suck. Bro, like, dark night of the soul is no fun to go through, but you have to go through it. You have to get these things out. You have to release them. You have to give them up. That's why I tell you, go to your creator, okay? He will give you, I say he, it's not actually a he. I'm sure you understand that. But you're gonna have to ask a higher power to release you and to help you with this piece and to take over. If you can give your creator, if you can give some of these problems and burdens away, you don't have to carry so much, and until you can figure out what you can do, the Great Spirit can give you peace, okay? So then you get this Three of Pentacles, but you get it in reverse. So it's like you're not wanting to do the work, okay? This has been a group effort that nobody is wanting to take responsibility for, okay? And then you get the Devil, okay? So this is what you're fighting. It does come out in reverse, so that's probably why you contacted me. There's a lot of temptations and bondage and things going on here, okay? Coming out in reverse, it's like you're trying like hell to let this go, but you kind of don't even know where to start. And then you get the Three of Cups coming out in reverse. So this could point to two things, okay? And I'm going to put them both out there because of the way the other cards fell. This other energy that is manipulating you, this relationship, this romantic thing that has this deceitful, backstabbing energy, okay? Whoever this may be to you, there is a third party involved, and you possibly already knew that. That may be why it's over, or it could still be going, and I don't know, we didn't talk about that. But it also points to drugs and addictions and overindulgence and things like that, okay? So this is possibly what is bringing up some, alcoholism, anything like that. Even fucking, too much food. Anything that you abuse and use as a crutch is not good, okay? So, but this is possibly what is creating and allowing a lot of that negative energy to come in, okay? Be it the third party or the addiction. And I am getting that this is pointing to both, okay? Let's get some clarification on this Ten of Swords. And then you get the Seven of Cups. It's addiction. It's addiction or alcoholism or some sort of a substance abuse issue here, okay? And also on the other side of that, on the romantic, like, lover side, this person or you, somebody has options, like too many options, like outside offers, okay? So this is possibly what's causing this deceit, this deception, this manipulative behavior. It's very, on the romantic side, it's a very lust, not love type of thing. But yeah, there is some addiction involved here, be it drugs, alcohol, fuck, it could be sex is an addiction, right? So that is what is causing, it's like that shit opens a gateway, okay? It opens a gateway for negativity. It's like a fucking bright light. Here I am, come get me. Yeah. That might be all that's going to come out of this deck. It's like they almost, you see, like it's like they almost want to come out and then they don't. So it's very hesitant. There's very, oh man, you're so stuck in this situation, whatever these situations are for you. Queen of Wands coming out in reverse. This is another seductive, manipulative type of energy, but it's the feminine counterpart. Okay, normally it's very warm. In reverse, it's very cold. It's very it's like in it for the wrong reasons. You know what I mean? And I said that from the beginning. Let's see if anything else from this deck wants to come out for you, and then we're gonna switch decks. The Four of Cups coming out in reverse, again, is pointing to overindulgence, boredom, a situation being out of harmony, being bad for you, and then Nine of Pentacles coming out in reverse. There's a breakdown of finances. Something is not as wealthy as it should be. There's possible some like not being responsible, you know, with money, possibly overspending in areas you shouldn't, or when you don't have it, things like that. Okay, and that all goes along with being manipulated and deceptive, and having substance abuse, be it food, drugs, sex, or alcohol. Okay, so let's go to we're going to pull from this oracle deck and see what comes out for you. I think I'm also going to pull from the Love oracle deck, because there seem to be a lot going on there. I don't know, we'll see if I'm led to do so. You really have a lot on your plate. I mean, and I already knew that before we pulled cards, you know, just by talking to you. I've absolutely been there, but I will say from my own experience, like when all of these darker energies are getting at you and trying to hold you down, keep you down, it's like I knew I was living wrong. Okay, I knew I was living wrong, but it's like I was trying really hard to live right, so I couldn't understand why they had such a hold on me, okay? And I was in a dark place for a really, really long time, trying to shut my true self out. So I also know how that can be. You have a lot of work ahead of you, a lot of work, but you can definitely do it, okay? I promise you, you can. I've done it. I'm proof. You're sincere in your heart. You live in a vibration, a high vibration, such as unconditional love. Really, there is no other type of love. That is the definition of love. You go to God, the Almighty, the Most High, the Creator, and you ask for help, okay? With sincerity in your heart, and you can absolutely beat this. But it is going to take some time. You've got a journey ahead of you. You have got to make these decisions and leave these destructive behaviors behind, okay? and it's not in just one place. It's your love life, your work life, your family life. It's in all aspects, okay? You know, messy friends, already popping out, calm amid chaos, okay? So there's a lot of chaos going around you, a lot of destructive things going on, and you need to remain calm. Here's what I know about not being in alignment. When you are no longer in alignment with your path, okay, and whenever you have seen enough and you know that you're in a situation or several situations that no longer serve you, okay, and you're refusing to move, and you're refusing to let these things go, the universe and our creator will literally cause a shitstorm around you and make you move. You don't want to move, they will light a fire under your ass where you have no choice. Invasions, boundaries violated, and dominance. This is pointing again to that abusive, manipulative energy, be it a relationship or possibly you have I know you have some invasions and boundaries being violated and some dominance by some outside negative forces, okay, like otherworldly shit. But I'm inclined to say that you have some abusive, like toxic sort of thing going with a human as well. So let's do one more. Boy, these ones are. A tempting offer has a high price. A tempting offer has a high price. I think you're paying that price. Let's pull one more from this deck. I think you're seeing that high price, okay? Everything that glitters ain't gold, baby. Be your true self. What were we just saying? Get in alignment. You are so out of balance and out of alignment right now. Remember in the last spread I was telling you had some tempting. You're being tempted. There's these offers of all kinds that are coming your way, have been coming your way, and it's like you're starting possibly finally to realize and possibly trying to let go and move on, but they're not going to let you go that easy. They've got you at a weak point. Healing, the angel of the ocean, okay. Is that 14? I think what that is. It's all about balance, okay? Getting into balance so that you can be healed, okay? This is an infinite creation, an infinite cycle, and it comes under this calm and chaos. So like I was saying, you need to go, you need to pray, you need to meditate, you need to get in touch and surrender to our creator. Kindness, the Queen of Pentacles, okay? Queen of Pentacles, kindness. And that comes under this invasions, boundaries violated, and dominance. Okay, so Spirit is asking you to let go of these unhealthy relationships, both this world and the next, okay? Because I do believe you have several forces working against you, and as long as you allow them here in this realm, in this three-dimensional place, it's like I said, it's like a spotlight. Come and get me. It's an invitation for it to come all over, okay? And when you are a more sensitive being already, it doesn't take much. It doesn't take much. Okay, you get the Chariot, movement coming out in reverse. Again, it's like you're not wanting to move. It's like you're stuck. You're resisting this change. You're resisting, and this is, the Chariot is all about willpower. It's like anything you put your mind to, you can do, but you get it in reverse. It's like you don't think you have the power to walk away from these things and to protect yourself from these things, and you absolutely do. You absolutely do have the power. You may need a little help. But you have it. You can do it. Nine of Swords coming out. Anxiety. Nine of Swords. I mean, this is being kept up at night. This is not being able to sleep. This is not being able to think properly. Having, anxiety, panic attacks. Okay. This is, your mind cannot rest. Okay. And then that's the tempting offer has a high price. And then the Two of Pentacles, options. Okay, you're being given a lot of options, and you have options. You're trying to juggle this shit. This came out in your last reading. Okay. And then the Nine of Pentacles, gratitude. That also, it came out in reverse, but that also came out in your last reading. Okay, so there's this disruption. There's this... You have to get in alignment. You have to get in alignment with your true path. You're paying the price of something. You have let something in, both in this world and in the next. You invited it in. Not no fucking generational curse. You invited something in, and you probably didn't even know it. There's all kinds of things that we do that we don't even realize is an open invitation. It's like giving up, and drugs and alcohol, having sex with people you're not supposed to have sex with. It's like each time you do develop this bond with them, and you take on, the expressions like, you take on their demons. That's real. That's real. Okay, so you need to break these bonds. You need to break these things. And you know what? After you get done with this reading, maybe tomorrow or Monday, give me a call, because I have a shop, like an online shop, and I do sell spiritual things and kits for cleansing and things like that. Either you can buy it from me, you can go buy it yourself. There are maybe some things you have laying around the house that you can do, but I would suggest cleansing your space and cleansing yourself. I sell spiritual baths to cleanse us of negative energy, and I can also do some candle work for you, or I can tell you how to do it for yourself, depending on how comfortable you feel with your own vibrations to do it yourself. But you've invited something in, baby. You have invited it in, probably unknowingly, but you're paying for it now. And then you get the King of Cups in reverse. This is a person, like you got that in the last reading. This is a person that is not understanding. This is a person that has, this is a person that is playing on your emotions, okay? A masculine energy. Again, we're right back to that abusive, toxic, and I feel like this is a cycle in this world and the next, okay? And the Seven of Cups, again, with these options, these possibilities, these addictions. Okay, so I'm not going to pull anymore, because obviously that is the message that Spirit wants you to have. What I will do is pull you some advice cards. But again, I'm not joking about the cleansing of yourself and of your living space, okay? Like I said, I sell it. If you are unable to, like if you've fallen on financial hard times or whatever, we'll discuss that, and we'll see what we can get to you, what you can do yourself, what I can do for you. Okay, well, because you need to be cleansed, and you need to cleanse your living space as well. Okay. But here's what I'll say about that. If you're not willing to make the change, if you're not willing to truly leave the things behind that are no longer serving you, these addictions, these temptations, these abusive, toxic relationships, these invasions, if you're not willing to do the work, the cleansing and stuff will only work for so long, and not very long, like a couple of hours or a couple of days, and then it's right back to what it was before. Okay, and each time somebody with, a negative energy and way about them enters your house, you're right back to square one. Each time you take on these things, you're right back to square one. So you have to be, you need to be cleansed, but you also need to be serious about it in your heart and in your head. You have to be ready, because if you're not ready, it will only do so much. Show your emotions and regenerate love. Okay, that's right back to that there's a lot of repressed things that you're dealing with. You're going to have to dig. You're going to have to bring them to the surface. That's, that dark night of the soul, that healing the shadow self thing, okay? Your sharpened senses allow you to observe the actions of others. And I think you know this. I think you're coming into some sort of an awareness that there's a lot going on around you, not just otherworldly, this world too. And you're allowing it. You are allowing it to happen, because at the end of the day, nobody can do anything to you without your permission. Even though you may be giving your permission unwillingly, or not unwillingly, unknowingly, you're still giving them permission. Gather your resources now, for they will sustain you through coming change. Okay? And again, that's kind of what we've been talking about the whole time. There's a change coming. There's a decision that needs to be made. Okay? So gather your resources now, and that's not just financial. That's learning things. That's getting your wits about you, getting balanced. All of your resources, networking with people, support groups, family. Like your resources. That's not just finances and material shit, okay? Because there's a shift coming if you want it. But like I said, it's most likely going to happen anyways. And it's like, how smooth do you want it to be? Do you want to resist it and go through this horrible thing that you've kind of been going through? Or do you want to go with the flow and let the change happen, and get to that higher frequency where you can really be at peace and be the best you, okay, and serving a higher good, okay? Because at some point it has to be about more than just us, right? Especially because you have, kids, and it's like, we got to do better, right? We got to do better. Passion and adventure beckon. Passion and adventure beckon. And that's probably some of the offers and temptations that have been being made. And that doesn't have to be a bad thing, okay? But in order for it to be a good thing, in order for you to reap the benefits in a good way, then it is going to require you to be in balance and accept the correct offers, because like I said earlier, not everything that glitters is gold. So that is your reading. I love you so much. I hope you got something out of this. And again, whenever you get time after watching this, tomorrow, or which would be Sunday or Monday, go ahead and give me a call, and we can talk a little bit more about some sort of a cleansing kit or something like that for you, okay? So I love you. Namaste.